Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the pub. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah, turn out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Kadarius Toney now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 18 on 2nd down. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Let's go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on 1st down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Check this one down to Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Etienne on 3rd down. He's stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
Take right open. Go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Stroud from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw by Stroud. Forced out to his right. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are running from the gun with Chubb. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. From the gun, Stroud. He's not going to escape this. The Jets drop in. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
First down throw, Lawrence. That one's cut. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Here's a screen for 2. He has room past the 25. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 19. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. You have to throw to the outside. Gets the job done.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, The defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Strand again. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Tony now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now. And we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun now, 1st round. This one's caught. How about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 58 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence with it on first. He finds OBJ. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The Texans 12-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He brings it in. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there, and that makes it second and goal. Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Texans to the line, first and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Juke the defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Second and 10 now. Connects here with Jalen Noel. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It's a screen play for Allen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, stop it. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Again, he connects with Collins. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He finds space for a few yards that time. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Locked his one deep downfield. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run and draw with Chubb. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18.
From the gun, Stroud. The throw is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Tony now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First call here coming from the shotgun. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguar football, but this late, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. That's completed out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Back to the air, Lawrence. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they pick him off again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on
outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't,